Ideation is a tricky process. Some people don't really pay much attention to it, which is fine. That means I will teach you how to turn creative mess inside of your head into groundbreaking concepts. Now, your head may be full of crazy ideas, which is cool, but I will ask you to take one step back and ask yourself, what bothers you? What problem you or your business wants to solve? Identifying the problem can help you figure out which of the ideas that are inside of your head may help you. Let's take an example. So there's this big building store that comes to us and asks if we can make them something with AR for Christmas. Sure we can, but why would we do it? Because we don't want to make AR app just because. We're starting asking them questions over and over again. You see, augmented reality is very good at solving niche problems that other technologies will never be able to solve, such as lockdown communication issues, or emotional brand engagement, or turning physical world into a digital world. With our building store client, the problem was low visiting rates for holidays, and they wanted more people to visit. What we presented them was an interactive Christmas Eve dressing, a pug that shares his wise thoughts, and a guessing game. So how do we come up to these ideas? Essentially, you'll end up Googling, which is fine, because you need to get your references, other ideas, inspiration points from other places. You'll have to find as much information in the problem that you're trying to solve in one place. Start writing down all of your ideas in one place. Your first ideas will most likely be the general ideas, which means other people already thought about them, ideated them, created, or even realized them. So it's fine to get started with them, but at some point you will need something more. For example, I'm in the constant research stance, which means I follow media, bloggers, creators, and stuff I just aesthetically love. We're mostly ideating for augmented reality apps, but we draw inspiration from games, other apps, or even washing machine interfaces. When you and your team have finished their homework, it is time to get together for the standoff. The brainstorm. I love it so much. Call it or conduct it however you want it. Brainstorm is about getting all of your ideas together and purging the ones that you don't like. You start off the list that you gathered together and then just cutting the most general and not interesting ones. A good tip would be, don't take it personally. Get ready for critique and keep an open mind. Remember our building store? So our homework shown that they're about to use a pug as their mascot. The way we brainstormed it, we just painted it inside a smartphone interface and thought, how would we interact with him? From all the ideas, we picked the one where you can summon him in store so he could share his wise thoughts on building your own house, which was fun, engaging, and actually helpful. And the Christmas Eve dressing? That just popped in my head. No homework or research. That happens too, but I wouldn't recommend you relying on these random ideas because they're not constant. Creativity doesn't really choose time when it's working or not. When you have your 3 main ideas written in one sentence, start shaping them with visuals, mechanic explanations, and references. We usually pick 1 killer idea and 2 supportive ideas for the presentation. How do we rate these ideas? We return to our problem and we'll look which of these ideas will actually help to solve these problems more efficiently, faster, and easier. And me personally, I think everyone can be creative and take part in the ideation process. And I'm looking forward to actually have an ideation with you.